Hello and welcome to another DAMoONlightnomaD video, and today we're going to be talking about Warframe. Is it worth playing? Well, yes it is actually. So first off, it's free to play, so you can download this at your stores like your PS4 or your Xbox or your PC. You can download it for free at any of these. There are obviously microtransactions in game as well, so if you do want to get that top level gear or that sweet looking armor, you get weapons, ships, pretty much anything, but you got to pay for it, which is a bit of a bummer really, but some of the stuff does look pretty incredible. And obviously if you don't want to spend your hard-earned cash on getting it quicker, you can always grind it during missions. They sometimes will drop, and I think there's different places where you can go and exchange it with people as well, like you can buy it off other players. You've also got to grind for materials and get different pieces as well for creating your armor as well, with the blueprints that you can get. And you can get the blueprints for every single armor, weapon, and etc. etc. You get the idea. There's a lot of grinding involved, and you can get a lot of materials. You can get materials and stuff from killing enemies. There's also little loot crates and lockers that you can get all this stuff from as well, so it's very recommended that you go farm for this sort of stuff, because it might help you down the line. You may not have the blueprint straight away, but you'll definitely find it eventually. So there's well over 30 Warframe armors, and each one has a different class and ability, which is pretty neat. So they're all individual in their own little way. So it depends on your playthrough, I guess, what your kind of style is. When you first start up Warframe, you get a choice of 3 Warframes, and they've all got different abilities. Only you got to start off with the bog standard. Not so much the least powerful, but definitely not the most dynamic looking. I mean, if you want to check them all out, you can always go to the Warframe website. There's a list of the different kind of styles and powers and abilities that they all have. So I'd suggest checking that out if you're not sure. But obviously, again, you've got to pay for it or grind the hell out of the game to get the blueprint and then get the materials for it. Now, with your Warframes, you've got your weapons, and there's literally hundreds of them. Hundreds of weapons you can choose, all with unique abilities and aesthetics as well. I mean, you can view all these in game as well. I couldn't find it on the website, but I'm sure it'll be on there somewhere. So what you'll have is your primary, your secondary, and your melee. So if you'll see in the background there, look, I'm using a staff, and I've got a machine gun as well for my primary, and my secondary is little throwing knives, which is pretty cool. Now you also see here some missions require to hand something in, and at the end you get a reward like one of these and you get to choose one of them. So this will be how you acquire new blueprints and stuff like that. Also, along with having these insanely cool weapons and armors and everything else, you also get companions. You can choose from 3, but again you have to grind for materials and blueprints and yada yada yada. So one of them is a Kubro. They're kind of like a canine egg-laying species. So with most canines, they're quite powerful and loyal, and they can only use melee attacks, which is alright I guess, but you have to be at close range for them to actually do any damage. Next up we got Sentinels. They're like hovering companions that follow you around and assist you in various different ways, depending on which one you have. Some will fire lasers or give you an extra shield and stuff like that. So, it will depend on, your personal preference. And finally, you've got Kavats. Now, they're terrain restricted melee feline companions, similar to the Kubros, but they're tougher than the Sentinels. But all 3 are really handy to have in battle with you, because they'll have your backs. So it's like having an extra teammate with you, which is, kind of handy really. The Warframe world is massive as well. I'll show you a map in the background, and it's absolutely incredible. Like the scale of it all. There's so many missions, and you can replay them at any time. So if there's anything you've missed, or you want to just grind that entire area again, then you can go through it any time, and it's just absolutely massive. And you've also got this like cool little ship animation that you can do before you go to your destination. Which I know is not anything real too big, but it's quite a cool little mechanic, and it's quite fun. And in this game, you are a space ninja, basically, and that's just like badass. I mean, you can like parkour, you can like double jump, you can run along walls, jump up walls, slide, like do some little weird like twizzle shit in the air. It's awesome. I first started playing Warframe back when the Destiny 1 beta was out. To just give you an indication of how long this game has actually been out. And it just kind of filled that void while I was waiting for the Destiny 1 game to come out. And I'm pretty much doing the same again this time round as well. I mean, I don't give it enough playtime, basically. And that's a bit of a shame, really, because it's actually a really good game. Like, if I invested more time into it, I would definitely enjoy it a lot more. But because I'm in... I don't know, I just really love Destiny. Like, it just kind of gets in my way a little bit, and I can't really balance both out because they're both loot grinding games, and I just don't have the time for two loot grinding games at the same time. So what I'm trying to say is, go out and download this game. It's free. You've got nothing to lose, and you know, if you've got nothing else to play, this is a great game. Obviously, I probably suggest that you invest more time into it, but generally, it's a really good game. If you do want more information on Warframe, I suggest you go to the website or check out any other YouTuber that's done a more in-depth video for this. This is just my thoughts. This is just what I've enjoyed about it, and you know, just my general thoughts on the game. I do cover a wide variety of games on my channel, and I will continue to do so. So if you do want to hear more, and if there's a specific game that you want to hear about, then comment down below and let me know. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell, and then you'll never miss any of my videos. Like and share my videos as well, because that really helps me out, and it's a great way of showing your support. So thanks very much for watching. Take care, fellow Destiny Seekers.